Have you ever looked around your room and realized that the clutter was a mirror of your mind? If you've ever felt like no matter how hard you work, fulfillment always feels one step away, then this is for you. I've been cleaning my room and feeling the weight of depression lately. And it's not just my depression, it's a depression that comes from being a Black American descended from the transatlantic slave trade, or rather, people who survived the transatlantic slave trade, living in a country built on stolen land under the constant threat of anti Blackness. It's ancestral, it's genetic. I've been thinking about the miners in the Congo, how indigenous people felt when they experienced displacement, which is what we now call gentrification, the families who built this nation, and the elders and ancestors who labored for rights that feel like they're slipping away, but and not really slipping away, but have been voted away by colonizers, but also people who are only able to live and flourish in America because of the struggles, dedications, political strategy, and sacrifice of Black American people. This depression, it feels functional, and I think again descended from those who were subjected to chattel slavery. Maybe I'm uniquely positioned to be a functional depressed person. Like I can get up and work, but my spirit is tired from a rigged system that rewards anti-Black immigrants, white folk, and even some colonized Black folk who opted into this current hellscape. Y'all, we did not have to be here. And so I feel like I'm grieving, but capitalism says I still have to work just to afford food, housing, water. My father back in the day would say, water used to be free. Just the basics. Everything's privatized now. And I know deep down that hard work doesn't guarantee fulfillment when you're a conscious Black woman in these ununited states. And that's why I'm always saying embodying Black radical politics won't make you a billionaire, because billionaire status is fundamentally antithetical to Black liberation. And I side eye anyone who tries to sprinkle socialism and radical Black politics over hyper capitalistic brands. Black culture in the 1970s and before houses our values. So this, I think, is the perfect example where I want to bring your attention to William Devine. His popular song, Thankful for What You Got, he's often confused with Curtis Mayfield. Diamond in the back, sunroof top, digging the scene with the gangster lean. That song is actually about being confident in yourself despite economic conditions. And this is why I'm furious at the popularity of rejecting Black excellence, because people wrongly tether it to capitalism and whiteness, revealing that they lack an understanding of Black pillars and origins. So, yeah, I'm just mad. I'm mad, and I'm just sharing all the things that are making me mad. In our current state, we're also inundated with false information that's distorting the source of our power. And I was raised to care about community in a culture that worships individualism. And I made choices in my career that prioritized impact over wealth. And now I see jobs I applied for going to Gen Zers with 2 years of experience. And ah, I'm working on not punishing my younger self, my idealistic self. But right now, it looks like showing up for the world while my home is in disarray, the clutter, the mess. For me, that's just evidence of the sadness and the unfulfillment at the state of the world, the conditions of my people. Here's the part that changed everything, though. I realized that I have been living in a society that thrives on keeping Black women like me in a constant state of overwork and undernourishment. And no matter how much I hustle or we hustle, this system wasn't built for our healing. And just think, no one hustled more than our ancestors. But with that, I know that our ancestors left us a map, whether it's grounding ourselves, drinking water, walking, leaning on community, doing what we need to do to protect ourselves. We we have things, y'all, and our elders still have it. Shout out to the praying grandmas. But I'm sharing this because I know I'm not the only one feeling it. If you've ever felt like this, like the world expects you to shine when you're breaking inside, leave a comment. Let's talk about it. I'm sharing this now because I believe it's time for us to reclaim our creativity, our community, our ancestral wisdom, our rest. And my journey from a cluttered mind to a cluttered room and back and forth is also a reminder that we need each other. And I aim to build a space where we can share, support, and rise together. Let's start that conversation. Drop a comment below or share how you're navigating your own healing journey. We're in this together. Let's build the village we are in desperate need of. And if you're cleaning your room today, like me, know that that is resistance too, even if you take a break. Peace.